31.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all know what the fuck going on?
Welcome to another session. High at the towers.
Is that how it's supposed to
Main
go,
event.
Smooth?
Yeah.
And K Smooth.
And Freaky Fred, bitch.
Let me hit that shit. What's up?
All right, we're doing it right now. Hey,
Let's go.
We back. It's High at the Towers, y'all.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody bearing with us on this.
25 bucks to the dome.
Every damn day blow us on.
Let's go.
25 bucks to the dome.
I'm feeling it now. I'm feeling it now, my nigga.
Guys, High at the Towers.
Shit is getting lit, baby.
Y'all ready? Y'all
One.
ready?
Let's go.
Later on, please.
Episode 31. Now that we did this shit correctly,
Hey.
I am the motherfucking main event.
And I'm Kiki Smooth.
And I'm Freaky Fred.
And yeah, we in this thing tripping today, man. Everything was right on time, should I say. I hear something bumping that I
Yeah.
like. You know what I'm saying? We got a special guest today, but before we get into that, my nigga Smooth,
Yes, sir.
this weekend was your weekend, my nigga.
Hey, it was popping.
That shit was
Talk
cracking.
about it,
Hey,
my nigga.
Freaky
Bad.
Fred was there.
That
Little
shit
Easy
was bad.
was there. Wall was there. Amazing Beauty. Savage Woods.
Yeah.
Feel me? High at the Towers.
The first rappers to throw a party like that.
Man.
That's cool. That
How
bad.
was that? How was the experience
Great,
for you,
man,
bro?
big shout outs to Vivid TV for doing the red carpet for us. It was Freaky Fred did the red carpet for the High at the Towers.
Say what?
Yeah, it was
Hell
crazy,
yeah, they
man.
put me in that.
Hey,
But
that's
you know
what's
what? It
up,
was
man.
a magical moment for me, man. It was like an experience that I never thought I ever have. Little Easy went up there. We performed. Hub City Queen, Jay Huerta.
Yeah.
It was
That's a
just
banging
popping,
track.
man.
It was a Compton
it was
party, yeah.
a situation that I felt Compton needed. And our special guest is in the motherfucking
Uh-oh.
house.
Yeah. Yes. Welcome.
You know, all the way live. Those are for you. The headphones are for you right there.
Yeah.
Get into it.
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying? We did something really, really big, dog, and we got to premiere the video and premiere the album. Everybody's loving it. So, you know what I'm saying? Can we hit them with the single?
Man, let's hit them with it, bro. I haven't stopped listening to y'all music since you sent it to me, bro.
yeah, me
What you
too.
want to play,
I
my
want to
nigga?
play Pa Los Lados.
Play Palos.
Video's out right now, you
Let
feel me?
See.
Video's out right now. Y'all make sure y'all go check that out, man. And big shout outs to Extract Films,
Yeah.
Richard Rufus, Little Easy, Big A, everybody, Juanito, everybody at Hub City Music. Everybody
Let's
that
go.
helped us put it together, man. This is my new single. It's out right now. Video's out right now. It's called Pa Los Lados featuring Man Hablado. Yeah.
Yay.
High at the Towers, baby. Y'all know what's going down.
Mija, como mueves y me gusta. Ese ritmo que se escucha, mija, se disfruta. Esas curvas peligrosas, mija, no es tu culpa. Lo levantas para arriba y después lo tumbas. Mija, para abajo, para arriba, para los lados. Para abajo, para arriba, para los lados. Para abajo, para arriba, para los lados. Ey, 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 ey.
Mija, rica como un carro. I'm on your bumper, mija, bien pegado. And if you want to, we can go privado. The way you're moving, you got me calentado. She make it rock, I'm feeling like a baby. Anda bailando bien sexy con su bestie. Do the milkshake, mija, bate, bate, bate. Ice cream cake, double scoop when she pop it. Esa mini falda. Como se le sube cuando ella baja. Me gusta la mota y me gustas tú. Como mueve esa cosa, ella se cree muy, uy.
Mija, como mueves y me gusta. Ese ritmo que se escucha, mija, se disfruta. Esas curvas peligrosas, mija, no es tu culpa. Lo levantas para arriba y después lo tumbas. Mija, para abajo, para arriba, para los lados. Para abajo, para arriba, para los lados. Para abajo, para arriba, para los lados. Ey, 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 ey.
Vámonos de gira con tu amiga, mira, fantasía tú arriba. Me gusta tu movida, bailando pegadito, huele rico lo que dijo. Saca el papelito, mija, dame un besito. Yeah, she moving like she en la cajuela, mueve la cadera, mija, make it thunderclap. Se le sale para afuera, she put nothing under that. Whoa. Así me gusta cómo estás bailando, mija. Y tú ya sabes, tengo amigos pa' tu amiga. Y si tú quieres, pues vamos, pues. Muévelo, ándale, ándale.
Mija, como mueves si me gusta. Ese ritmo que se escucha, mija, se disfruta. Esas curvas peligrosas, mija, no es tu culpa. Lo levantas para arriba y después lo tumbas. Mija, para abajo, para arriba, para los lados. Para abajo, para arriba, para los lados. Para abajo, para arriba, para los lados. Ay, 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 ay. Mija, como mueves si me gusta. Ese ritmo que se escucha, mija, se disfruta. Esas curvas peligrosas, mija, no es tu culpa. Lo levantas para arriba y después lo tumbas. Mija, para abajo, para arriba, para los lados. Para abajo, para arriba, para los lados. Para abajo, para arriba, para los lados. Ay, 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 ay.
The building.
Yo, Kiki Smooth dropping that fire. Y'all know what's going on?
Hey, so man, gotta love the locals.
Gotta love
All right, then, bro. Have a good one, man. Yo, so we high at the motherfucking towers right now.
Like it's
high
a
at the
special
top.
moment.
Yep.
It's going down. Like we just like getting blessed today. Like,
Yep.
Like let's just do it properly.
Yo, we want to welcome
Silky Fire.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Welcome to the Towers, Silk.
Thank you for having me. I'm just honored to be here. This is so dope. Like, people like, you from Watts? I'm from Watts now, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So, for you, I don't even. To be honest, I'm like, where do I start with this? 'Cause I was really digging deep into this.
He's
I was pumped up about this episode. I had to, dig
what?
into
You're
my
one of the
stuff for it.
legends. You're one of the real MCs and a woman out of that. You know
Wow.
what I mean? A real. I mean, you've been there with the greats. You feel me? Hold your own. Had them from too short to
Right?
to Snoop to you know what I mean? Like
I wanted
look,
to
he
ask-
jumping in.
Yeah. There we go. Because now I know. Like, I want to start out like what part of California? What part of were you raised in? What part of?
I was
city?
raised on the west side of Los Angeles.
That's right.
So, like, I lived in different areas. That's why I never signed up to be a gang banger.
That's right.
But I am a member.
That's right.
Get it fucked up. I grew up on the west
Talk
side.
about it.
So it was like 110th and Western through my childhood. So I went to Century Park Elementary.
Yeah.
I went to Henry Clay Junior High. And when I went to Century Park, it was me and Ice Cube. He's a year or so older than me. And at Henry Clay, it was JD. Welcome home, JD from the Rich Mob. Tone Bone. You know, it was just
Wait,
a
you
bunch
went to
of
high
us.
school with Q?
Yeah,
I went to elementary.
Oh, elementary
with you?
Century Park.
What? Wait.
Elementary.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Who would have thought of that? Like,
Yes.
those two little kids, man, they're going to be some famous rappers right there.
Yes, Lamar with a Mo and O'Shea.
So when did you actually like start rapping?
Oh, at the age of, I would say by the time I was 13, I was really into it.
Who was it?
Because it was like from growing up in 110th, staying with Grandpa, then moms moved to the Rolling 30, so that's when the Battle Ram and the Dope Gang.
Oh, okay, that's all I wanted to hear.
You know,
What
that
was
was
the
the
music
80s.
you were raised on? What
The
side?
Battle Ram, King T,
King T.
rest in
Big
peace,
shout out.
Mixmaster
To
Spade.
Spade.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We come from the Toddy T, NWA,
Oh, man.
DOC. It was just like the whole Ruthless Rouse.
And what like made you say to yourself like, you know what, I'm a rap like.
Like, I was always a talker, so I knew how to freestyle and just come from the
in
top of the
conversation.
dome when I was like 12 and 13.
Yeah.
So instead of becoming a gang banger,
Yeah.
Even though, like I said, I'm a gang member.
That's
I'm
right.
a part of the gang.
Right.
I'm just not a banger where I limited myself to one community.
Right.
Somebody come trip on us right here by them Watts Towers, I'm going to go in on
That's
that.
right.
She gonna make a
Yeah, no, they wouldn't fuck
If they
with us
trip where we at in that community, I'm going in.
That's
So
right.
it's a difference between a banger and a member.
Okay.
So then it was like, do I really want to go to Juvenile Hall, East Lake, and all this shit, or do I want to go to Carnegie Hall? You know.
Yeah,
So then
I like that.
said,
Hey,
you
real
know,
talk. That's game
I
right
was
there.
like,
That's game
either
right
it's
there.
this way or that way. So I went that way. I stayed, locally throughout the communities, the turf, the hood, however y'all want to call it. And I just stayed connected to the streets. But I knew that rapping would get me further than being in the streets. So I just stayed connected.
You know what? It's backwards as fuck now.
It is.
I'm like, the way you telling it, it's backwards as fuck now. Like, damn, you know what's crazy? Because, like I do it like every time we got a guest, if I can, I look up what I can. And as soon as I turn on my fucking YouTube, as soon as I click YouTube and scroll down for like 20 seconds, I see nothing but motherfuckers with guns. And they
Right.
shit like, damn, you
The
giving
music
the
changed.
police the motherfucking option. Like,
kind
just,
of. Music has changed only in production. They're still talking about the same shit.
Oh yeah,
Right.
but then it was sellers.
Yeah.
Now it's users.
Yeah. Oh, hey, you know what? That's a good point. He said back then was sellers.
Back then,
Nowadays
like
they're users.
backwards.
Yeah.
So that's for you. That's for you.
So the way we were saying that music has changed is like back then they was more selling the dope. Now today they doing the dope.
Exactly.
So-
So that's definitely a point with today's generation. And on one of the new records off my EP, I talked about it on the end. It was like a little a scat, like a little chant or whatever. And
Yeah.
I'm like, when I was coming up, doing drugs was an insult. It was like disrespectful. But today's music is like, hey, we gonna take a Percocet. So 10 years from taking all them Percocets at 20, by the time you reach 30, you're brain dead. You're a vegetable. So who's going to do the in-home care then? Who's going to be the dentist then? So it's like, come on, y'all. Marijuana.
It's game right there. That's game right there. That's game right there.
Pure marijuana.
When did it get like you was freestyling? When did it get serious? Like studio serious?
It got serious.
Let's talk about this.
Right.
To go to the studio in those times, it was really going to the studio. You're not going to a homie's house.
Right.
Feel me? You're going to a real studio to get this shit cracking. So, when was that?
It was a transition, like, I was going with this local record company. At the time, it was called Neighborhood Records.
Okay.
It was Fat Donnie. Shouts out to the homies.
Shout out.
And the guy named Mick. But, I mean, it was just straight independent. Like, it would be Doughboy Records and shit. So I remember they got me a show at the Hollywood Palladium. I was about 19 years old. So I freestyled all throughout high school, and I would get into talent shows. And when I was 15, let me take you back, they had a contest going, the Best in the West rap contest. And they started it at Skateland USA. Yeah, we perform at Doodles and all the way to the Hollywood Palladium. So I won that contest. And originally, I got to give out shouts. I started with the Rappeteers, which was Jay Bird and Joker, and their brother Jolly Joe. And I had a rap partner named Silver, and we was called the Rhymelettes.
And what city was that in?
That was throughout Los Angeles.
All throughout Los Angeles.
Like the Rappeteers went to Washington High School. My rap partner went to Washington High School. And my mother was like, I just don't know why you so ghetto. She sent me at that time West Side Alternative. I was at Venice Beach, you know, learning about the waves and the surfboard. And the skateboard. So Mom was like, I just don't know why you so ghetto. I'm like, Mom, look how you're talking. But she always called me her ghetto child. Like, I just gravitated to the barrios, the ghettos. Like
that.
every state when I travel, it's like, take me to the ghetto. I need some food
I
from
want
their
the street.
restaurants. I don't want no bougie shit. Take me to their best grocery store. I'll buy my